Busy day across North Alabama. Over 50 local high school athletes signed the dotted line to play at the next level here on National Signing Day in multiple sports. At Madison Academy this morning, 6 Mustangs put pen to paper. Ken Cherry and Jackson Reese will be headed to Samford, while Reese Baker heads to Tulane. Tyle Long committed to Kentucky Wesleyan. Kamani Merrill inked with Miles College, and Austin Chambers will be headed down to the Plains as a preferred walk-on with Hugh Freeze. Head coach Bob Gotze said all of his guys wanted to sign together, highlighting their biggest strength as a team.
It just speaks to this team. It speaks to this class, this senior class that we have, in terms of the culture, the unity that they have. They wanted to be up there together, and that had as much to do with our success this year as anything.
At Westminster Christian, 2 Wildcats signed their national letters of intent. Wildcat baseball star Sean Lipinski signed with UAH, while star quarterback Brandon Mush signed the dotted line to go play Division I football with Charleston Southern. Mush finished his high school career second all-time in Alabama State history in career yards and touchdowns, but despite his incredible stats and resume, he struggled to garner Division I looks until recently. So to finally see his day come true was a dream come true.
It's definitely crazy because it's something that, I've definitely dreamed of doing for a long time. Ever since I've come here to Westminster, there have been a lot of college players that have been signing, and I've typically been in the stands watching them sign, and I've always just thought, man, that's who I want to be one day. I want to end up being the one signing the paper. So it's definitely crazy and kind of a surreal moment.
Out on County Line Road, it was a busy day at James Clemens, where 7 Jets signed today to play at the next level, including a couple of guys like Logan Eckert, who signed with Southeast Missouri. Brody Stinson with Birmingham Southern signed as well, and Jalen Ruffin, he'll be headed to Miles. DJ Williams to Andrews College. All these guys were pumped up to sign on National Signing Day.
I think it speaks a lot about our program. The recruiting process that we go through and try to promote these guys, but more importantly, it's about these young men and what they've done for our program and their hard work and talents.
Over at Lee High School this afternoon, they also hosted a big signing. 7 players signed the dotted line to play at the next level, including Carlin Long, who signed with Alabama A&M. The 7 signings for the Generals, compared to just 1 over the past 2 years, leaves head coach Irvin McGuire the proudest man in the building.
These guys, the only other day I'm more proud than this is actual graduation day, when all my guys are fortunate enough to graduate. But these guys are putting the hard work in, and I'm glad that they have the opportunity to go on and play at the next level.
Let's head to the Shoals. This morning at Florence High School, the Falcons hosted a signing for 3 of their stars. KJ Freeman and Ked Triplett signed with Coffeyville CC, and Falcon quarterback Leo Glover signed with North Alabama to play quarterback on the same field that he played his high school ball, and he can't wait to get to UNA.
Just really excitement. I've been dreaming of this since I was 4 years old, and just to be here with my family and all of them here to cheer me on, and my teammates, my family and friends, it's awesome.
At Mars Hill, the Panthers football team had a 1-player sign a letter of intent. Griffin Hansen signed to play for Kalen DeBoer as a preferred walk-on. And for him, Tuscaloosa was still the place to be, even after Saban's retirement.
Nick Saban leaving, I definitely had to rethink some stuff, but, I just thought that was the best place for me.
Meanwhile, just across the river at Muscle Shoals, the Trojans hosted a signing day ceremony for both Jameer Goodlow and Xavier Johnson. They'll both be headed D1. Johnson will be headed to Pennsylvania to play for Lafayette College, while Jameer Goodlow will be headed to Jacksonville State to play for Rich Rod.
I really like the campuses and the inside, really inside the buildings, and the coaches. The receiver coaches really messing with me. I was messing with the receiver coaches, and I feel like we're going to have a great time at JSU.
At Austin High School, 3 Black Bears inked their commitments to play at the next level. Nick Creighton with Samford, Solomon Lyle with Shorter, and Jeremiah Carter with Falkville. Head coach Jeremy Perkins says that he will always remember this group, and he couldn't be prouder of them.
These guys are very deserving. They've worked extremely hard. They're good young men. They're leaders, and they deserve this opportunity, so I'm proud to see them get it.
In Hartselle, 2 Tigers signed with in-state colleges. Jake Haynes will be continuing his playing days at Samford, and Stennett Hagman heads to Huntington College.
I think they both picked the perfect spot for them to continue on with their career. I can't wait to see what they do in college, and just so proud for them, and how they've represented our program for the last 4 years is unbelievable. So just proud of those guys.